to own it. Just wanted to take the time, learn all the things that I could about you. Now it's such a mess here. Oh, we are just stressed here. Used to be so easy with you.
Thank you for coming on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us what you do.
I do real estate, which I've been doing real estate for approximately 8.5 years.
Do you sell houses, or how does that work?
Yes, I do sell. I do also...
commercial or residential?
Both.
Wow, you do it all.
Yes, I do it all. So I enjoy doing it. I've been doing it for, like I said, for about 8.5 years. And I just recently incorporated life insurance and investing into what I do to offer that as, you know, that information and education to my clients.
A lot of people, it's like, okay, about the home, that's it. But you're like, no, it's not it. Okay, so
That's not it.
So tell us some of the stories you've seen that even led to your choice to start with the investing. Like, what were some of the situations that you even had to make you go that route?
One of the things that led me out, just with seeing my family getting older, you know, and wanting them to make sure things are in place and secure, especially kind of being, you know, the person that's responsible for their financial situations and putting them in the place so that, you know, life happens, you know, and so you want to be prepared for when life happens. Be that, you know, you're being sick or ill, and you don't want the things that you are, you know, building for your family to lose that legacy for them. So what I started to do is to look into ways to help in my own family. And so when I started educating myself on those things, initially I was like, I didn't really want to do it because, you know, sometimes like people may think you're doing it just for money.
Right,
know?
like I said, but you were good at doing real estate. You're like, you just want to transition and offer a little more.
Exactly. And so I started looking into it more just for my own personal endeavors as far as my family and things of that sort. And when I seen the benefits of it, and I seen how important it was, and I seen how much of our community was lacking that knowledge, I felt it was very important that, you know, I started to share it. And then I had someone that I was having a conversation with one day, and she's like, why don't you just go for your life insurance license and things? I was like, no, because I wanted to still be genuine, you know, and I still want people to trust what I say and what I share with them without thinking that I'm just getting a financial advantage from it. You know,
and that makes sense. I get that.
Yeah. And so she said, well, you're getting the knowledge and you're bringing it back to us and you're taking the time to educate yourself. Why not? You know? And so I thought about it for a little while, and then a couple of weeks passed and I had came across someone that was sharing about business, and I happened to go to this particular workshop, and I met another individual that I now work with as my partner.
Oh, how cool. Okay.
Yes, in the team, and she's also, and I thought it was, you know, a match made. Here it was, because she also did real estate. She had been a lender.
Wow.
Yes, and so with all of her in knowledge and stuff, and I said, why? I really took that as a sign for this is who I needed to work with and to help me, guide me through the things that I was already, you know, looking to do and help with our community. And so from there, it's just, it's been a wrap. So we have been able to help a lot of families just within the short period of time that I have done it for myself, as far as adding it to my business. So many of my clients have benefited from it.
So, okay, do you have any bundles where you can insure your house and do life insurance? Do you have any bundle packages like that you offer that you could tell people about?
Well, I won't necessarily say bundles, but we do personalize it. So what we do a personal financial checklist for all of our clients, and we see where they are and we see what their needs are. And so based on that, that's how we assist them, and we tailor everything for them. So It may be a bundle, but not just a generalized bundle, because we definitely take the time and we do an estate planning for them. So be it them needing a will and trust, or, a will to put their assets in, because it's very important that, yes, now you have the house, but you also want to protect it. So when we're protecting that, you want to have a will, and you want to be able to put that under a will. Like a lot of times our families, we, say, we're purchasing a house and we're purchasing it to leave to our children. You're leaving your children debt if you're not putting that into a will.
Right. And then you have to word everything just right. And because I, really good friends, this couple doctors, one of them died of COVID, and then they were leaving it to their family, the house. It was such a mess.
Yes.
With everything was tied up in the estate. It was a mess, everyone getting their money. And these were very smart, educated men that didn't take the time to dot some I's and cross some T's. And then it became a huge mess. So you are the person to go to kind of make sure that doesn't happen?
To make sure that doesn't happen.
Okay.
And it is my passion for people and to help people make sure that that does not happen. I do gain from it, but I feel like people that come to me gain so much more, because I'm here to not just give you, expenses, but to save and protect what you have, built for
that's
your
just
family.
Part of the process.
Yeah.
You can't work for free.
You can't. And I've come to accept that reality. I've come to accept that reality. And, some people may think it, and I'm sorry, but it is what it is. And we definitely, at the end of the day, my goal is to really help them get to where they, can rest assured at night and know that regardless that, things are put in position properly.
What are some of the horror stories you've seen of people leaving their family debt with the houses and everything? What are some of the biggest mistakes people make to where that happens?
The biggest mistake that people make is to watch families have to go into probate court.
Right.
When you have not established that, and you watch children, have their issues, but now on top of that, you have probate court. And when you have probate court, that affects the family a lot. The family that was leaving it as they thought to them, they leave them with the burden of having to go to court. And
you have to pay for that within and of itself.
And that's
you have to pay for the court stuff besides all that the other stuff.
Yes.
The lawyers.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
You have your attorney fees, you have your lawyer fees, process, all of that.
Right.
And so sometimes by the time all of that's done,
you're left with, if anything.
There you go.
Wow.
So that has been some of the worst case scenarios that I have seen in this industry of not being able to properly strategize and put things in order. Mm-hmm.
Well, I love that you do both, and it's interesting because you build a relationship with your realtor, and it's like a weird dance, a weird marriage. You have this weird for a time you're that close, so it's really cool that then after that,
right,
you can still kind of help them and have that rapport and have that relationship and be I'm with you till the end, because now we're gonna see to it that what I have sold you get to keep forever.
Right. Exactly. So. And any time of the day or night, I'm here to assist them. As I tell them all the time, I'm a text message away, even if you're not available for a phone call. I'm always a text message away to assist them and to, so I have clients that, have purchased homes from me years ago, call me and say, who do you suggest, to do this with or to do that with? And,
I bet. I can only imagine that they would think you're a wealth of information for everything.
And I actually just, I do even have some of my clients that have joined the team with me of the insurance as well, because they have seen, and what I pride myself on integrity and being able for people to trust me. And so by that, they have, gotten on board and seen that it's beneficial to them. And it also helps, bring another source of income in for my clients as well. So my clients have become part of my team, those that I've sold properties to, and as also, preparing them with their families and their financial planning and, putting away insurance for their children. There are different types of insurance, that you can put, and we do what I really like, the option where we, can do the IULs. And those are Index Universal Life. And those are great for when you have children. You can have a whole life policy and an investment component to it with compound interest that you can put for your children.
That's great. So that's something that's a component that you really add to all of that.
That's a component. So my clients that I've had as homeowners, they have joined the team with me, and they now also are out there and starting to, have begun to share that information as well to, help their families. It's just one family at a time,
And then you also have it too to where they can invest because, like you said, if they do get sick and do all these things that life happens that aren't prepared for, you have solutions to that because they've invested, they're not completely screwed and dependent on their family because they've invested, right?
They've invested.
Okay.
So, like, I'll give you an example. Yeah. I have a client I recently, single mom, 5 children.
Wow. She
came to me looking to rent a house. And I said, you can buy. And she was like, no.
I hear that a lot. That like if you have everything in order to rent, you can buy. So that's true. Okay.
It's very true.
Okay.
$2,000 down.
No way.
Yes.
That's less than I put down for my car.
That's less than you put down for a rental property.
Wow.
Even in this market, a lot of times people look at the interest rate. Oh, the interest rate is too high. Well, maybe for the time being, yes.
But you could refi.
But you can always refi. And the thing about it is, even if you're looking at that interest rate, I would want to see what those ending numbers would look like before I really focus on the interest rate. Because when we get credit card approvals, we don't always look at the interest rate automatically. Matter of fact, I just actually applied for a credit card at a clothing store. And to think about it, I never asked them what the interest rate was.
I'm sure it's pretty high, all the clothing.
Exactly. Do you see what I'm saying? But if you pay it accordingly and what you need, you don't really care about the interest rate because you just pay it off. I literally got approved for the credit card today. And I paid it off today.
Yeah, when you pay it off, it doesn't matter. I do the same thing, yeah.
It doesn't affect me. And so that's just what, you learn to do. Now, granted, you can't pay a house off today, but you still, over time, you can refinance that home and still pay less than what you would pay renting someone else's property. So that's my thing. I said, well, you can pay $2,200 to $2,500 in your own name and owning your own property, or you can pay that and helping someone else pay their own, pay theirs.
It's true. It's either one or the other.
It's one or the other.
Someone's home's getting paid, and it's not going to be yours when you rent.
Exactly. You still have to pay it because we still have to live. And a lot of times people say, oh, I'm going to wait till the market crashes. Why?
Yeah. Right.
You still have to live. You still have to have a home to live in.
I totally get you on that. And then, but I love the whole fact of the investing because with life insurance, the old school thought is just you're investing and that just goes to your funeral and you die and that's it. Mm-mm. And then there's all these other type of investments, which is really important now because, not to sound mean, but people are living a lot longer.
Yes.
They're living for a lot longer than intended. And then they, like you said, then they're living a lot longer, but not able to work, not able to bring in. So now they can kind of get into what they invested. That's where you kind of come in, right?
Yes. So, yes, when you hear life insurance, you hear, like you said, you think of dying. But we focus on living benefits. And so, although you have the death benefit component, you also have living benefits. So you have benefits that if something happened to you, you own a home, you're the primary provider for your household. You're covered if anything happens to you critically, chronic, or terminal. Not just a terminal giving you 24 to 18 months to, live, and then they're willing to give you some of what you poured into life insurance. No, you have those. And not only with just that, but you also have your savings. And that is where you're getting your, compound interest on that, which you're getting more interest from that than you would be getting if you're putting your money in a money market or, just a regular savings account.
So what's some of the success you've seen with the whole putting in the compound interest? Where have you seen all of that really come in handy?
I have seen it come in handy when you have families, like if just different scenarios. For example, I just recently had one of my team members, I literally shared a room with her in Dallas. We were at a training. First time meeting her. We shared a room. We knew each other from someone else. So we're like, well, let's just kind of just knew each other over phone calls. And so a couple of weeks later, found out she had cancer. And when we found out, she had just not long received her insurance coverage, and she was able to pull from that under chronic illness. And so for that coverage that she had, they cut her, a check of a couple of $100,000.
Wow.
Seriously. So that's why we say living benefit. It's just not just for, you know what I mean?
Your funeral. No, I understand. I'm starting to realize that we do a lot of stuff on financial literacy. So I really respect that you're teaching people. Okay, so if we want to know all this, how do we get a hold of you for both? If we want to buy a house and if we're interested in the insurance, how do we get a hold of you?
If you want to get a hold of me, you can always call me by phone.
You can give your number out if you want.
Okay. It's 559-455-3096. And then you can also, I'm on Facebook under Jamilah Moore Realty, your realtor. You can find me there. And I work for Century 21.
Okay.
That's who I have my real estate license under currently. So yes, I'm with Century 21 as my realtor, and then I do my insurance, separate. So I also share this information with all realtors and entrepreneurs, especially because you being your own, because we also have, your retirement component. So not just for, life and living benefits, which that's where the living benefits also help out, is because you can also use this as a retirement for you, so putting aside retirement versus a 401k or IRA, things of that sort.
It's just another option of where to put it.
Absolutely. Without playing in the market.
Well, because that's, not solid.
That part. So.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. We're definitely want to pick your brain and do all that. And I love that we can call you about either or.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if we've already have a house, it's okay.
Yes.
You can take care of the next part.
And if you don't have a house but need coverage before purchasing the house, that's also important.
Is that important to get it before?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. So why? Why do we need to get it beforehand?
Well, because you still need life insurance regardless, and you also have a savings, because sometimes everybody isn't in a position to own a home yet. But you're always in a position and life happens. So you want to be prepared for lifing, as they would say. You want to be prepared for that. So one of the main things to do is to make sure that you're covered. And it's not as much as most people would think. I literally just posted the other day, I don't want to see any more GoFundMes. For funeral services.
I agree with you. I
don't want to see that.
We should be prepared. And then
we can be prepared.
Okay, so my question on that is, when you're buying a home, you want to not have any credit cards out. You want to have everything paid off, this and that. Does it look better if you have that type of investment going for you, or does it not matter?
Well,
because that's a monthly payment. So does that look good for you to have that?
It is. It depends on what and how much it is. Like, I do have a client that's currently, he said, look, I want to cover my whole family. I know I'm looking for my house, but I'm not in a rush. So I'm like, okay, so you see that payment there, and it is considered, if they look at your bank statements or whatever and they see it, but it's just like a phone bill or a car note, things of that sort. But you are putting that investment, and your lender may ask about it, but you can also show that this is, a component to where you're putting money away. It's not necessarily a debt.
Well, that's good. That's interesting to know. Oh my gosh. I could be with you for hours picking your brain on this stuff, but We will call you when we're really serious about either the insurance or buying a home.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming on my show
You're
today.
welcome.
Thank you for coming on the show today. I love this. Okay, so tell me what you do. You're in the cosplay world.
Yes, I do cosplay and modeling, and I'm also in the goth scene too, which I've found like there's some people that like are kind of a mix of both, which is really nice.
So what does that mean when you're in the goth scene? Like, do you guys dress? Because like in cosplay, sometimes you get paid to kind of dress up and make appearances, or like with modeling. So there's a goth scene where they like implement that too.
Well, the one in Kansas City, they're like a little bit of both, because like they'll have like events and they'll be themed, and so a lot of people just get into the spirit and they just like dress up as the theme. So that's where I've seen that crossover.
I love that. Well, I mean, I grew up in I was very Hot Topic 90s kid, so that would be fun.
Yeah.
So that was more of a Kansas City thing?
Yeah.
They need to bring that to the Central Valley.
Right, I know.
So when did you get into all this?
When did I get into all of this? Well, I've been modeling for over 10 years, and that's probably about when I started doing cosplay. I think my first major cosplay and my favorite cosplay was I did a Tron outfit. Yes, so I will send those pictures over so we can show everyone. But yeah, I did a Tron outfit. It was beautiful. It was awesome. Unfortunately, that cosplay got ruined, so I don't have it anymore. But it was cool. It lit up and everything.
So did you make it? Or
Yes, I made it. My skills aren't as great as other cosplayers, but yes, I spent time making it. I had to buy the lights separately and put it on the suit and like try my best to cut the most tiniest holes because I am not that great with sewing. But yeah, it looked awesome in the pictures. So yeah.
How long did that take you to do?
I don't remember how long it took me, but I spent like I took breaks and spent several days like being very careful about it.
Oh my gosh. I am not tedious enough for that sort of thing.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes it can be tedious and time consuming, so yeah.
Okay, so then you did that, and then what was the reception you got from that?
A lot of people liked it, yeah.
And did they ask you to come back to other things, like you gotta come, but you gotta wear that?
No, I actually didn't get anything like that, no.
Oh, okay.
No, they just thought it was cool.
Okay, so what's next on the agenda to cosplay?
So my next thing that I'm going to cosplay is going to be a Captain Love character.
What's Captain Love?
Oh, it's a comic book series, and if you want to learn more, you need to follow me on social media. My tag is Model Frankie, and I am helping promote that comic book series. I'm going to be at LA Comic Con, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be dressed as one of the characters of the Captain Love series. So if you want to learn more, follow.
Well, that's so cool. And so LA Comic Con, is this your first time?
Yes, it actually is my first time going to LA Comic Con. I've been to other Comic Cons before, but not LA Comic Con.
So lately you've kind of been traveling a little bit in the con. What have you been dressing up as?
My most recent Wait, what was that?
Because you've been traveling a little bit recently and like doing some Comic-Cons that were like 2 hours or an hour away. What were some of the characters you dressed up as?
Okay, so recently I've just done like a cyberpunk type of cosplay. It wasn't like a specific character, but then on Halloween for a specific character that I did do Harley Quinn.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So where do you buy most of your costumes?
I yes and no. Some
You
stuff
buy them,
you
you
buy
make
them.
them. You buy half of it.
Yes, it's like
Okay.
half and half.
That's
so
how it
I'm
goes,
not,
right?
Yes. So some people, they will make their costumes like entirely from scratch. Me, it'll be half and half. Like sometimes I'll buy it, sometimes I'll add my own like little, personality details, stuff like that. And sometimes it's half and half. It's like, okay, I found this stuff. It's not, labeled as a cosplay thing. I just think it would like look good to bring these outfits together to make a character.
And then what's like one of your dream ones you haven't done yet that you're thinking about?
So I kind of half-assed did my Halloween Harley Quinn, but I would like to like put more money into that.
You can pimp it out.
Yeah, maybe you'll be Poison Ivy.
I would love a girl. I don't know if I want to be next to you, but
what are you talking about? You're high.
But this is great. I mean, it definitely gets me excited because you do so many cool things, and it's like I love it. You got there. I know you have a regular day job, which you don't talk about if you don't want to, but it's completely polar opposite of this.
Right.
Is that kind of what gets you excited too? Because it's like you want to have two different. You need to have an outlet because...
Right, yeah. I have my professional life and then I have my fun, awesome life. So yeah, it's nice. It's nice of best of both worlds, yeah.
And then the modeling. So what are some of the things that you model? Is it a lot of print work or is it like some fashion show stuff? What are some of the things you've done?
Just like alternative fashion. So like maybe gothic and like, tattoo model magazines.
So it's more print work?
Yes, it's more print work. I've also like have helped my friends model some band t-shirts for their bands, and I don't mind doing that for them because now it's like it's really hard to make money as a musician, so I'm just like, okay, totally.
It's hard to make money in the arts altogether.
Right, I'm just like, send me a free shirt, I'll just take a couple quick photos in it, send it back to you, promote it online, that's always fun. So yeah.
And then are you close to the community? Because you meet a lot of people in this. Like I've kind of dabbled a little bit in cosplay, so I'm learning a little bit about the community. What's your take on it? Do you know a lot of people in it or not so much?
I just moved, so not so much, but so far the people that I have met are very like nice and supportive, and I'm sort of the same way too. Like I don't mind like sharing people's profiles or just being supportive back. So,
that's true. It's a nice world. It is a nice world. I've only seen niceness in the world.
Yeah.
And so with the hair and everything, do you have a lot of different wigs? What do you do with the hair? How does that work?
Oh, yes. I have a lot of different wigs. I also have, like, ponytail extensions. Like, so it's, like, part of my real hair and part not. So, yeah, I just have a lot of different stuff that I like to do.
And you used to dye your hair a lot, right?
Yes. I used to dye my hair a lot. A lot of people know me because I have, like, had that red fire engine hair. It's just a lot of upkeep. It ended up damaging my hair. My hair grows in black. So that's a lot of bleaching. So now I'm just done with it. I'm just sticking to wigs.
Wigs only?
Yeah, wigs only. I'm going to grow out my hair. It's going to be beautiful, dark brown, black. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so that's what happened? You had to go really short because of all the damage?
Yeah, I had to go short because of all the damage. So that's why I ended up cutting my hair.
Oh my goodness, yeah. I can only imagine. And that's funny because that happened to me too with the blue. I had blue and then in the back I have these little like things that actually had bleached off in the back.
Oh, I remember seeing the pictures of the blue. It was so pretty, but yeah, that's very unfortunate.
I enjoyed it, but it was a lot of, I wish I would have just done up a wig at that time.
Yeah.
So what colors wigs do you have then? So red was what you were known for. What are some of the other colors?
So I have red. I've had purple in the past. I've had like half black, half pink. Yeah, that's about it.
So this Captain Love character, what's the name of the one you're going to portray? Or you don't know yet? Is it a mystery?
I'm going to say you're going to have to follow me for
Oh
that.
my gosh.
Or go to LA Comic Con.
You're definitely going to make me work for this one. I love this.
I know. I'm just being so secretive about it. So now you have to follow me.
Have you read all the books in the Captain Love series?
Yes, I have. And there's a new chapter coming out. And I'm excited about it. And I have not read it.
Can you tell us when that's coming out, or is that some secret stuff that I have to like go to LA Comic Con to find out?
It's being printed this month.
So it'll come out soon.
Yes. So I'm excited for that.
Right. Who's your favorite Captain Love character? You can answer that.
Well, Captain Love, duh. He's like the main character. Like.
Okay, so the Gothic like party thing that you're talking about, have you seen anything like that here? That they're developing something like that?
I have not been to a recent like goth event here. I know that they do have that, so I'd have to come out and see how those events are, if they're themed or not. But yeah.
And do they play a lot of goth music?
Yeah, they play a lot of goth music.
Is it making a comeback in like the Midwest? The whole goth scene?
It's pretty big in Kansas City, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
That is so cool. Did you travel other little parts while you were living there and saw kind of what their life was out there?
Actually, no, because Kansas City is a really big city. So
That's where everybody went.
I was like, yeah. So I'm just like, everything's here. I don't have to travel elsewhere.
And everybody around there went there. So
right,
it's like,
exactly. They would be like, oh yeah, I traveled a couple hours just to be at this event. And I'm like, okay, cool.
And they're keeping up with what you're doing over here. What did they say about like your cosplay life here?
Wait, what?
Like you have this cosplay life here, and you kind of had a cosplay life there. What's the difference?
What's the difference? I'm not sure yet.
You're not sure yet?
Yeah.
I wonder which bigger, if it's bigger here or bigger there.
I would say there's more places to travel to for events in California compared to Kansas City. In Kansas City, it's like, okay, yeah, there's events around
that's
town.
all you do, yeah.
But like, you don't get the traveling experience where you're just like, oh yes, let's go, let's pack up
2
the
hours
car.
away.
Yeah. So there's not that.
Well, thank you so much for coming on my show. You look great. We're going to follow you. What's that Instagram again?
Model Frankie.
Do you have a Facebook, or is it?
Yes, I do. So I'm Model Frankie on all platforms. So,
that makes it super easy.
Yeah.
That wasn't taken?
No, it wasn't taken, surprisingly.
That is the easiest I've ever heard. I love that. Okay, we're going to follow everything you do, and then maybe one day you'll get me to dress next to you, but oh my gosh, girl. we'll work on that.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
Thank you so much for coming on my show today.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you for coming on my show today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Okay, you do a lot of cool things I'm so interested in. Okay, because your family has a catering business?
Yeah, we do catering. We've been doing catering for about 3 years.
And it's very eclectic. It's like all kinds of food.
No, yeah, from tri-tip to chicken, whatever you're feeling, we got it.
And then you actually do like some authentic Mexican food too?
Oh yeah, we do like birria, just depending what you want. And what's it called? We're local here in Fresno, Madera. We go all around. We've gone as far as San Jose.
Nice. And it's Solis Family Catering?
It's going to be Solis Catering Service.
Solis Catering
Yeah, you can find us on Instagram, on Google. Just search up soliscateringservice.com, and we're there.
Well, where's the tri-tip?
I should have brought some tri-tip. And we were prepping today for, I think we have one tomorrow, actually.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, since I'm the helper and my mom was the chef, she got the goods.
And so now you're in real estate, which is really cool.
Yes.
Because you guys are at parties.
Oh, yeah. Real estate's fun. We do everything from like going to showings to like seeing homes to like connecting with other agents. I started back in November. So I have
last year. So it's our year anniversary right now.
Yeah, it's my 1 year anniversary.
I love that.
Yeah.
This is the perfect time to come on here.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even introduce myself. So I'm Mario Solis. I'm with Ignite Real Estate and Real Broker. And I'm a real estate agent. And if you need to buy a home or sell, I can help you out.
So is it just homes, or do you also do commercial property?
My main focus is homes, but we can do commercial. It is my expertise, yes, but I can help you out better with homes and investments like that.
What was it like when you sold your first home?
Oh, okay. That one is crazy.
Oh my God, I want to hear. I've heard a lot of horror stories, so you gotta tell me this one.
So it's a little different. You have clients that come and go. I'm going to talk about the beginning, where I started. So I started with eXp Realty, and that's where I was independent and more of a secret agent, not really exposing myself, giving that exposure. And what I kind of like pushed me to change was I wanted to be with the team, someone like people to be involved with and be involved with the community. And that's where I found Ignite Real Estate. And with them, they've been really showing me the ropes, interacting with agents. So like I have my broker, Mario. Usually Maria is the one that puts me under the wing, helping her with her clients, pretty much getting them pre-approved, helping them through the transaction or like information, answering questions like that, or showing them properties. And it's been fun. It's been, this year has been a crazy, well, if you're starting off this year, it's a crazy road.
I've heard.
Yeah, it's a crazy road. Since I started off this year, it's it's a tad bit harder just because there's less, what do I like to say, buyers or sellers.
And interest rates are a little high.
Yeah, but interest rates are pretty much up there. They're at 8%. But I'm not going to put in no numbers because it could change tomorrow.
Very
Hopefully
true.
it drops, but we'll see.
So what happened with your first sales?
So,
I want to hear this story. It's going to be fun.
It's all right. It's just a regular one. I think the gaps of miscommunication and sometimes...
So they were approved. Everything was set to go. The buyers, right?
The buyers.
Okay.
Okay. And that one didn't close. So when I mean close, I mean...
Something did not go through.
They just didn't get pre-approved.
Oh, okay.
I think they were missing not a write-off. Pretty much, I can't really talk about what they were missing.
Okay, that's fine.
Just because I like to protect my clients and like it's their information and not mine to give out. But the best I could say is there was just missing just one thing to close
Just
on that one.
one thing?
Yeah, one thing.
Oh my gosh, I did not make escrow. Okay, so the one. How did you eventually sell the property?
That one, so I didn't list. It was just pretty much finding buyers. So I haven't sold since then. Just because I've joined that new team and getting that exposure out. And since as a new agent too, from being a secret agent, it's just pretty much getting exposure from now.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And so now you work with the team.
Yeah, with that team.
And that's easier to work with the team than
with
be like
the team, being by yourself.
Okay.
Just because like when you need information, they're one call away.
And that's what I hear. That's you guys are really like a community. Mm-hmm. You guys are all talking to each other. So So now you joined them, and so how are things going there?
It's going off pretty good. Like we've been getting involved with the community, helping them out from like with the food banks to like hosting buyer seminars. So we're trying to do like more towns around. So our main focus was Madera. And we'll do buyer seminars like once a month.
There's a lot of good new properties in Madera, huh?
Yeah, there's a good amount. Like what I seen today.
New developments that are nice.
Yeah, new developments.
Yeah, one of my best friends just moved out there and then it was really nice.
Right now, that's what's really hot is new construction. New construction's giving out good amounts of incentives, and incentives are pretty much seller's credit, paying buyers closing costs, or even buying down the rate. I've seen some good ones out there. If you're really thinking about buying and you're like a first timer, or even if it's not your first time, like the new constructions are something you would go for.
That's so cool. And so when you do these seminars, what do you guys talk about? So all the main questions that people have? Yeah,
so seminars, we'll do them in English and Spanish because Spanish is like, there's a big gap. Like there's not a lot of people that talk about it and like they don't know how the process is. So in our buyer seminars, we pretty much break down like the process of like the real estate transaction from getting pre-approved to pretty much finding your house hunting and getting, what's it called? Where am I missing? Sorry, I had like a little choke.
Oh, you're fine.
Pretty much putting an offer, and then from the offer, from appraisals to inspections to like negotiations, like negotiating. Sometimes something pops up, sometimes not, and hopefully it just closes. So usually, pretty much talking about the process.
That's really cool because I bet when you go to these like underdeveloped communities or like you said, these Hispanics, that there's a gap, they'd probably get excited and hopeful because maybe a lot of them didn't even think they could buy a home.
Yeah, because some of them think they can't buy a home because it'd be like I-10 numbers, and you can use an I-10 numbers.
What does that mean? What's an I-10
number?
So
an I-10 number is pretty much when you don't have a social security. So when you don't, with that social security, you can't really get pre-approved, but that's where the I-10 comes in for foreigners.
Good to know. So that's really cool that you can help people that never thought they could own a home.
Oh, no, yeah. I love to educate people, especially on my Instagram and everything. So if it's first-time buyers, sellers, investors, I'm really trying to get out there and help them out.
And so your Instagram, what's that like? I heard you're like big on social media. Okay, so take us through your videos. What do you guys? So you go into a home from like start to finish, or like at these events? What do you do?
Yeah, so I'm slowly growing that puppy. So what I do is for home tours, I try to add my humor. Like sometimes I add my humor in it and get that home, like show the home, make sure like it's all nice and clean, because you don't want to do a home tour.
I bet you have some nice nightmares about that. I have heard from every realtor that some people, the way they bring their house, it's like.
Oh, no.
Even for the photos, I've heard that. Like the photographers will go in there and
it just needs like, TLC, is what we say.
Yeah. So then you do the fine tuning of that.
I tell them, I help them before they even list it, because you want to take care of your home. A well-maintenance home is a more appealing home to potential buyers out there.
Wait, you want it to be like a showroom home, essentially, too.
Yeah, showroom. Oh, those showrooms are nice. I've been to showroom homes a lot. Lately, I think I've seen one here in Madeira that's about like 1.1 million, and that show house is so nice. It sits on a nice anchor and everything. Right now, we have 2 homes listed, and one of those homes are in 19813 Claremont, and that house is a nice show home. That's something, the brand new kitchen, remodeled bathrooms, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, if I remember right, and 2 living rooms.
So is Madeira growing? I feel like it is.
Oh, Madeira is
like
growing.
Everybody's like moving there.
Yeah, Madeira is growing. It's pretty affordable. Like if you're coming from LA, San Jose, these places are like their new norm is 1 million. In Madeira, you could find homes from like some you'll find like starting at the 300s to like 800s, like nice homes and everything. But Madeira is pretty much growing slowly from either the side of Avenue 12 to the 41 to the Ranchos and the Anchors. We got a lot of places that are new construction.
Yeah, it was really funny because my friend moved to Madeira and I'm like, oh my gosh, Madeira, that's so far. And then I was GPSing to her house from my house. And it was 19 minutes. And I'm like, what?
19 minutes?
Yeah. So I'm like, because I was thinking it was like going to be like 30 minutes or 45 minutes.
That's a
and
commute.
I'm like, this is really cool. I'm like, this is like down the street now, pretty much. Like, it was really cool. So Madeira is growing, and that's like you said, it's right off the freeway.
Yeah,
so
it's right off the freeway.
It's good to know that. I don't have a lot of people that come here that really specialize in Madeira real estate.
In Madeira?
So, yeah,
okay. Yeah,
so
Madeira's
I like
pretty
that you
hot. There's some good places out there. We got an In-N-Out that's coming in about, like, I think next month is coming out.
Really?
Yeah, so since we got In-N-Out, we're on the map. That's what I like to say.
That is so funny. Okay, so getting back to the catering, who do we call if we want to get a party catered? Because I love that you're like, you'll do like authentic Mexican food to like try to peel off all that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so your mom's the one in charge of all that?
So my mom, Jenny Solis, you can DM her on Instagram. I have her number, but my number in my phone,
Okay, so that's her, Jenny Solis on Instagram?
Jenny Solis. The Instagram is going to be Solis Catering Service, and her name is Jenny Solis. She runs it. If you have an event that you want us to do, or like a wedding, quinceañera, any party, you'll be in contact with her once you DM her. You
guys are getting pretty booked on that. I don't know how you have time to do both.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Slowly, we're getting booked every weekend. So at times we even get not double booked, but triple booked.
I'd imagine.
We have like 2-3 crews.
So, good.
Yeah.
So you don't really turn people down. You just have your like.
We try not to, but when we're booked,
yeah,
when we're booked, we can't. And then there's holidays and birthdays sometimes.
Right.
Yeah.
So, that's good that you have other crews that will go out there and get the food.
Yeah, as long as we got the crew, we're good.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show today. So the biggest thing is, what is your Instagram? My
Instagram is going to be Mario Solis _realty.
That's it. That's so easy. And so every day I'm expecting some really entertaining content.
No, yeah, I'm trying to post daily. You'll see. Today's the first day I missed from the past 2 weeks, but you're going to see me daily on there. If it's stories, if it's reels, if it's
do you do all live so we can actually ask if you're in the house? I'll be like, hey, go in that room.
Yeah, I'll do lives. I'll be making cocktails at the same time while talking about real estate.
Oh my gosh. Well, I want to go to your open houses then, if that's where the cocktails are.
No, yeah. We call it Thirsty Thursday.
And then you'll keep us in the loop about, what did you say, these realtor convention or like...
the buyer seminars. Yeah, we'll keep in the loop for the buyer seminar. That? So we didn't get it this month or last, but in the beginning of the beginning of July, we did them every month, and just pretty much I think we aim for the first Friday, or not first Friday, first Wednesday.
Okay, so you'll keep us posted on your Instagram on that, when you're going to have that, because that sounds really interesting.
No, yeah, for sure. I'll keep you guys posted on that and everything.
And is there cocktails at these events?
Oh, liability.
Oh, darn it. Okay, I'll come to the catering event. Thank you so much for coming on my show today,
No,
Mario.
thank you for having me again, and I hope you guys enjoyed.
Don't you move. It's robbery.
Got the coat.
You're looking at my friend, you're going to get killed. Understand?
Authorities are looking for 3 masked men that robbed Tenney Bank and Trust this afternoon in broad daylight, killing 1 bank teller, an on-duty security guard, and 4 police officers during a shootout, while running down an elderly pedestrian as she was crossing the street. They are driving a black 4-door sedan and are considered armed and dangerous. Anyone with any information is asked to call 911 and wait. This is Jim Essex with 95.5, bringing your news now.
Shit! Manny, what the fuck happened? They shot out the radiator. We're stuck. Man, everything's fucked, bro. What are we gonna do? No, Patch. Everything's good. We're rich, brother. Calm down.
Hey guys, I think we have a problem here. I'm hit, right?
Oh, shit. Dude, your chest is exploding like Blaine in Predator. Shut the fuck up, Patch.
Be honest, Manny. Is it bad, man?
Look, it's not bad, okay, Widow? But it's not necessarily good either. Just keep breathing. I knew it, man. I fucking knew it, man. No pina coladas, no fucking bitches, no fucking private beaches. We're going to fucking prison, bro. No, calm down, Patch. Calm down. We're gonna fix it. What do we do now? Widow, give me your belt.
I don't wear one, bro.
How the fuck you holding your pants up, Widow?
Elastic. I wear athletic apparel.
Why the fuck would you wear athletic apparel to rob a bank?
Yeah, man. I'm fucking bleeding out here.
Patch, give me your belt. The fuck I am? My dear Evelyn gave this to me, man. She gave it to me for Christmas.
Take it off!
All right, you fuckers. I better get this back, man. She's no longer with us. Okay, Widow. You're gonna put this in your mouth, and you're gonna bite down really hard, okay?
Why?
Yeah, why, bro? Because I'm gonna fucking get us out of here, okay? Open your mouth. Bite down, close your eyes. Look away, Patch. What the fuck? You off the Widow, Holmes? Patch. Smile. Your cut just got heavier, brother. It's just another way to look at it. But come on. We gotta get some new wheels. This car's fucked. Shit! What, are you hit? There's blood on my belt. My dear Evelyn gave me this belt. Fuck out of here, Holmes. Damn it, Holmes. It stinks out here. I better get my private beach at colonics in the sun, Holmes.
Hey, don't forget the hyenas.
Oh, Simona, hyenas, huh? A whole corral of them, Holmes.
My words are potent, just like wine. Your words and intention are that of a swine. One drink from this cup, and you'll both be mine. I can smell them coming. Girls up.
Look, Patch, when we find the farm, I do the talking, okay? Gonna persuade him for the keys, and then we bounce to Mexico.
Simona, say. Holy sheep shit. I mean, howdy, ladies.
Like my partner said, howdy.
Partner, is he your lover?
Fuck no, Essa. I'm all about the ladies. I get more ass than...
The answer is no.
Well, you said partner. What are you guys? Duffel bag salesmen?
No. We're on our way to the Sierras for a church retreat. Our car broke down the road. Just want to know if we could use a landline if you got it.
What do you say, Violet? Should we let Mr. Duffelbag and Tonto in to use our phone?
Your pretty lady friend, how come she don't talk?
She's my sister. She got kicked in the head trying to milk a mule when we was kids.
Peachy fucking mule.
I said she couldn't talk. I didn't say she was bright.
Right. Not a lot of demand for mule milk.
Well, God did make her easy on the eyes. Why don't you boys come in and put your feet up for a bit?
No, we're in a bit of a hurry. We gotta go.
Well, I didn't say y'all can move in.
Well, I guess we got no choice. Lead the way. So can you please point me to a phone now?
Why, sure, sweetie. But you and your partner, non-sexual that is, look parched from all that walking. Can I get you some refreshments?
Sure. Then the phone.
See the way the Mewans gave me the side-eye, Holmes? I'm getting that booty tonight, I say.
No, you're not, Patch. I'm gonna take their keys, take their car outside. We're gonna go to Mexico. We don't got time to fuck around. You understand?
You know what? Let's throw it down on them. They'll give us the keys and probably some beer money too, Holmes.
I'll give you 20 minutes.
Yeah.
If you're not in 20 minutes, I'm gonna take the keys by force. You understand?
I got you, man. The way the one's giving me the side-eye, I'll be in there in the next 5 seconds.
Be cool.
Bottoms off, boys.
You mean bottoms up?
Well, maybe there'll be some of that later. Are you okay, hon?
Yeah, think your sister could show me where the bathroom is?
Well, I don't mind. I'm sure she don't mind either. We're finally alone.
Stop this game, mommy. We talk too much. Give me some lip action. Oh, shit! Not there! Manny, shoot her!
My words are potent, just like wine. Your words and intention are that of a swine. One drink from this cup, and you'll both be mine.
So let me get this right, Miss Starletta. You're signing over the farm, which includes the livestock, and giving me $150,000 cash to stay in your home and not be out in the bunks out back anymore. Are you feeling okay?
Why, I never felt better. Now, do we have a deal? My sister and I have some coladas to drink up in paradise.
We sure do. Where do I sign?
Right here, hon.
I got another question, Miss Starletta.
Why, sure, sweetie.
You see, last week I counted 12 of them there hogs, and this morning there were only 10.
Why, 2 of them were unruly, so they had to be slaughtered.
Oh, okay.
Now, let's have some good old-fashioned BLTs to celebrate.
Oh, I don't mind if I do.
Felt right in the moment, felt right in the summertime. It felt right drinking cherry wine with you. Just wanted to own it, just wanted to take the time, learn all the things that I could about you. Now it's such a mess here, oh, we are just stressed here. Used to be so easy with you. Now I must confess here, oh, I must confess, dear, don't think I'm in love with you. Winter is coming and I don't know what to do, and there's no more use in running, no more running to you. And I don't want your loving, I don't wanna be just friends, knowing all this time we were playing pretend.
It's a mystery.
Hi, I'm Sparkle Sujin, and I am the host of the Everything Sparkle Show. I would like to invite you to come and hang out with me every Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific Time, 7 p.m. Eastern, as I interview the world one guest at a time. Everything Sparkle is available on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and CMAC.tv. Plus, if you're in the Central California area, you can watch on Comcast Xfinity Channel 93 or AT&T UVerse Channel 99. Hope to see you there.